Hey everyone, welcome back to RideZoneBikes. Today we're diving into a complete, in-depth review of the 2025 Bajaj Pulsar N160A, one of the most talked about bikes in its class. The Pulsar name has always carried weight among Indian riders, and this time, Bajaj has refined the N160 to strike the perfect balance between daily usability, sporty appeal, and affordable performance. So if you've been eyeing this bike or just love learning about new machines, stick around. They will cover everything from design and performance to price and what makes it stand out in 2025. Starting with the basics, the 2025 Bajaj Pulsar N160 continues to sit in that 150A 165cc segment but feels way more mature than its displacement might suggest. It's powered by a 164.8cc single-cylinder, oil-cooled engine that puts out roughly 15.7 PS of power, around 14.6 Nm of torque. The engine feels smooth, refined, and tuned more for usable mid-range grunt rather than top-end thrills, which makes it ideal for real-world Indian conditions. The 5-speed gearbox shifts cleanly, and clutch action is light enough for daily traffic use. Bajaj's engineering team has done a solid job balancing efficiency and performance, offering a bike that feels energetic in the city but still relaxed enough for occasional highway rides. On the road, the N160 feels confident and planted. The weight, at about 154 kilograms, gives it stability without making it cumbersome in tight traffic. The handling is neutral, predictable, and easy to control, even for new riders. Whether you're filtering through crowded streets or leaning into corners on weekend rides, the chassis inspires confidence. The suspension setup, a telescopic front forks and a monoshock at the rear, offers a nice mix of comfort and sportiness. It soaks up most bumps without feeling too soft or too harsh. Bajaj has clearly tuned it for Indian roads, where the surface can change every few meters. When it comes to braking, Bajaj offers both single-channel and dual-channel ABS variants. The dual-channel version is worth paying a little extra for because it provides better control during sudden stops and wet conditions. The braking performance overall is reassuring, thanks to the disc brakes at both ends. Fuel efficiency is another area where the Pulsar N160 scores well, offering a real-world mileage of around 40 to 45 kilometers per liter, depending on your riding style. Combine that with a 14-liter fuel tank, and you're looking at an impressive range for long rides or daily commutes. Now, let's talk about the design, because that's where the N160 really grabs attention. The first thing you notice is the aggressive, muscular styling. The front fascia, with its sharp projector LED headlamp and distinctive DRLs, gives the bike a bold, almost predator-like appearance. It's inspired by the Pulsar N250, which means it carries that modern naked streetfighter look but in a slightly more compact form. The fuel tank is sculpted beautifully, with deep knee recesses and edgy extensions that flow neatly into the tail section. The split-seat design on one variant adds a sporty vibe, while the single-seat version offers a cleaner, unified look. Both are well padded and comfortable for medium to long rides. The build quality is noticeably improved compared to older Pulsars. Tighter panel gaps, better paint finishes, and a solid feel all around. The instrument cluster is a semi-digital setup, blending analog and digital readouts. It's easy to read even in bright sunlight and displays essential information like speed, gear position, fuel efficiency, and distance to empty. While it may not be as flashy as the fully digital consoles on some rivals, it strikes a practical balance between modernity and simplicity. The switch gear feels tactile and well built, and the overall ergonomics are spot on. The riding triangle is upright yet slightly leaned forward, offering a sporty but comfortable stance. Whether you're commuting daily or riding for fun on weekends, it feels natural and fatigue-free. In performance terms, the N160 might not set your heart racing like a 200cc machine, but it's more than enough for city use and short highway stints. The mid-range pull is strong, making overtakes easy, and vibrations are minimal up to around 85 or 90 kilometers per hour. Beyond that, you'll feel a bit of buzz on the foot pegs and handlebar, but nothing alarming. The refinement levels are impressive for this segment, and the engine note, though subtle, has that familiar Pulsar growl when you open the throttle. For those who enjoy spirited riding without burning a hole in their pocket, this bike hits the sweet spot. As for pricing, the 2025 Pulsar N160 starts around a superscript 11.23 lakh ex showroom for the single-channel ABS version, while the dual-channel ABS variant goes up to about a superscript 11.37 lakh depending on the city. At that price, it competes directly with bikes like the Yamaha FZ-S, TVS Apache RTR 164 volts, and the Hero Xtreme 160R. But the Pulsar has an advantage: its balanced package and brand legacy. Bajaj's wide service network and affordable maintenance costs make ownership easy and worry-free. For most buyers, this combination of performance, practicality, and price is hard to beat. What truly sets the N160 apart is how complete it feels. It's not just a commuter with a sporty face, it's genuinely capable of putting a smile on your face when you twist the throttle. The bike looks premium, rides well, and doesn't compromise on comfort. Bajaj has clearly learned from past feedback and improving refinement, design, and handling without losing the Pulsar DNA. The LED lighting setup, the neatly integrated grab rails, and the overall symmetry of design show that attention to detail has gone up significantly. Even little things, like the neatly tucked-in exhaust and the matte finish components, add to its appeal. Of course, no bike is perfect. The N160's top-end performance won't excite speed junkies, and the plastic panels, though well finished, still feel a bit lightweight in some places. If you often ride with a pillion, the single-seat variant might not be the most practical choice, but for 90% of riders, especially those upgrading from 125cc or 150cc bikes, this machine makes total sense. It delivers enough power to feel exciting, yet remains easy and comfortable to live with daily. In conclusion, the 2025 Bajaj Pulsar N160 stands as one of the most balanced and well-executed motorcycles in its class. It combines modern styling, refined performance, solid fuel efficiency, and a feature list that's practical rather than gimmicky. It's the kind of bike that appeals both to college students who want something sporty and to working professionals who need something reliable and efficient. Bajaj has nailed that perfect middle ground. So, if you're in the market for a bike that looks great, performs well, and won't break the bank, the Pulsar N160 deserves a serious look. That's it for this review. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to RideZoneBikes for more real-world reviews and motorcycle updates. Ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one.